lads, lasses, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to another episode, another deadlift episode. I am just about to change into normal deadlift attire. Deadlifts like to warm up with something warm, something baggy, and then once I hit usually 3 plates, I throw on my proper slippers and shed the baggy clothing that may get in the way. And if you're enjoying this content, then please hit the subscribe button. It helps me out more than you know. But yeah, we'll cut the chatter here and we'll jump right into it. I know we normally jump in at 4:05, but I'm feeling like just showing a little more footage today. So we're gonna do a few reps here at 3:15, and then we'll jump in at our 4:05, and it'll be familiar for a set or two, and then we'll go bust out some fives today. Let's jump right into it. Okay, ladies and gents, we've changed into the. I told you I was a footballer, so the soccer shorts, but also the these are just those ones that come with the shin pads. You know what I'm talking about, with the shinnies, and I found them as great shin savers, saving your shins. So you don't have to go out and buy some crazy, X3000 lifting brand sock or something like that. You just rock your shin savers, dude. And the other thing is, if you got like a Winners or a Ross or a Marshalls or something like that in your area, they normally have those little Nike shin pads for like $6 or $7 all the time. So just a little something to think about. Oh, hey there. Another thing you want to think about, if you really care about what you're deadlifting, especially in like a commercial gym, you don't know if somebody had super moisturized hands right before you, or if they sprayed the bar down with a ton of cleaning solution or something. So I give the bar a nice clean before I start, but also you can get one of these at a little Scotch-Brite scrubber. You can probably, I know it feels like tips on how to get cheap stuff for the gym tonight, but I mean, say la vie. You can get one of these for like, from $1 to $3 probably at the Walmart or the Dollarama or something like that. And it's not going to scrape up the bar or nothing. And it gets the chalk out of the knurlings. Because if it starts to build up there, it's just going to ruin the grip because it's going to become smooth, right? So it just enhances your chances at a better grip, man. So a very polite way of saying get a grip. Here we are now in the full deadlift attire. Very close to a singlet, but not quite. And speaking of singlet, there'll just be a singlet right here on this one. Okay, this will most likely be the last warm up here at 500. Let's continue with the back accessories now. I will do some extensions, but somebody's over there now at the minute, so we'll probably do a flip flop like we did last time. Do a back, then a legs, and so forth. I'm gonna go for a nice smooth flush of the back here. Just some nice slow controlled reps with some some okay weight, you know, especially after doing some good solid deadlifts. I don't need to go too cracked here. And I'm going with the wraps as well, just to take some strain off the forearms. Because I don't use them on the deadlifts, as you know. And 2 sets there, we good enough. We'll see you at the next station. Okay, so we're going to bust out a little flush of the quads here as well, because legs are huge in a deadlift, man. Especially sumo, they're more leg involvement rather than conventional, which is a little bit more back focused, right? So the great thing I find about this is I can just flush the quads afterwards, because mainly with a deadlift, which a lot of people aren't really too sure on, is just as much of a push as it is a pull. And a lot of the top deadlifters in the world would probably argue that it's more of a push than a pull, because you're trying to push that ground away, right? And when you think kind of leg press with your legs and kind of like a pull with your arms, of course you're not bending your arms, right? But just picture your arms like 2 hooks, reach them down stiff as much as you can, and then leg press at the legs, and then like a standing hip thrust at the top. So a few of those little mental cues that'll help you out big time. And don't worry about how silly it sounds, because a lot of times those mnemonics and stuff, the sillier that it is, the better it will stay in your head. And also, last little tidbit before we do this, shout out to all the gym homies, man. You know, that group of people that you see all the time when you're here at the same time. You know, or the people in the dressing room you chat with, how's the training going, whatever else. A lot of times you come in kind of half-assed some nights, especially if you're training on your own, and you see that one dude or your one buddy who's doing this thing all the time, and appreciate your dog, and then you lift each other up a bit, right? So we're not only lifting weights in here, we're lifting each other up. Fuck. That is good stuff, isn't it? Okay, it's pretty light, but I'll just focus on the contraction here. And we'll load it up a bit more the second one. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Just gonna try to explode up my knees back. Just like a nice volley on top of the box, you know, balls coming overhead, just track it, and boom, first time. Bring back memories, you know? Still the same animal, but a different beast. Shout out to my man Kobe, man. I think that's like 4 years yesterday or something like that. I can't even get into it because it brings me down too much. So I gotta focus on the workout here. I can't let my mood get too sad here. But I'm sure that everybody carries a bit of that Mamba mentality with them, you know? So we're gonna bust at a few of these, and then we're nearing the end of the session. Love a few nice single arms. All the single arms, will you please pull down, you know? Doesn't have the same ring to it, you know, but it's got better gains, I would say. Again, just looking for more of a connection here. Nice little 3 bars, like 10 or 12 ping. Great connection. I was so well connected that time that, you know, I hate to say it again. I said the last day I wouldn't do it anymore, but I did forget to count then. But that's okay. Come on now. Ooh. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh. A little squeeze there to the side. Oh. 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 Yep. There we go. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna do a bunch of these carries, but I'm not gonna film it all because you're gonna watch me walking back and forth the whole time, right? But just to get a gist for it, go for the core and go for the grit. But I'm just focused on the core only part today, so I will take 8 of the. We'll take 8 of the strap. That's what I meant to say. And I'll swap now and go immediately with the opposing hand. Usually, always turn toward the hand that I'm using. So turn to the left with my left, turn to the right with my right. Just bring those brochures in, man. I'll normally do that. First set, I'll just go up and back for one. And then the second set, I'll go up, back. And the third one, you get the picture. Once, twice, and I'll go 3 times. And I'll swap the hands, right? So it's a great one for your trunk control, your stabilizers there, your QLs. Fantastic stuff. What do we have here? I've actually never noticed this before. I don't know if this is a new edition or what, but just give me a sec there and see. Oh, no, somebody's in. What's that? Oh, you just started. You got 6.5 minutes left. I see. Makes sense. Yeah. Excuse me for 1 second. Looking for a third? No, buddy. I'm good. You guys, I'll catch the next train. I know this might not be the most aesthetic exercise to end on or for YouTube in general, but what are you going to do, man? You know? So we're just going to work the adductors a little bit here. And that's going to be it's going to be the last exercise for us. I was going to do a little bit more back, but, just really flushing the legs tonight. Just what we're feeling. Ooh. You know what? That might be too light, folks. We'll do a few just to feel the pump, get the old movement pattern down, because these secondary muscles are really taxed after a heavy deadlift or heavy squat. So we're definitely feeling it, but we will put it up a bit. No worries. Ladies, gentlemen, if you made it this far, I commend you. I thank you. And I really do appreciate it. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, hit the sub button. It would make a fella's day. And even beyond. I upload videos like 4 or 5 days a week. So, that's how many sessions we're going to be. You got to get the rest days in too, right? So maybe as I develop my camera skills, maybe I'll do some rest day vlogs if we start catching on to a rhythm here. Don't want to throw you guys off and not have the daily dose, so to speak. And been picking up some new subscribers and shit, man. It's feeling great. And I saw 85% dudes, 15% women. All good, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I'll try my best to cater to both of you guys in whatever tips, what way I can. So, as more views and more people start to come in here, maybe we'll get some questions in the comments, stuff like that. Not saying I'll be able to answer everything, because I don't think anybody can answer everything, but I will do my best to guide you along in your fitness journey. And, if not, I'll just respond with some sort of pun or something and get a laugh out of it. So laughter is the best medicine. Oh, yeah, we could be stacking this out right now, but I just want to flush the adductors. I'm not looking to stack it and just go mad, you know. We've been in here for a little bit today. It's last exercise. Oh, yeah. All right, that's going to be it. I got to take a quick stop into the grocery store on the way home. Got to get some Frank's Red Hot. Nice plug, but doesn't have to be Frank's. But just going to get some hot sauce. I ran out earlier, and then tonight's menu actually going to be rocking a couple of ribeyes. So I think what we're going to do is I'll rock a couple of ribeyes. I just figured out, was messing about with it earlier this week. I just figured out a way to cook it totally in the air fryer instead of putting it in the air fryer for a bit and then I throw it in the pan afterwards, which I do love to do, the reverse sear. Bit of a chef in the house right now, but the only thing about it is you're smoking up the whole room. You know, if you're going to be searing, that's just a way of life. You know, no fan, no window, no door open can get around it. And those of you grilling up your own steaks, man, you know how it is, right? So in the cold ass winters up here, when you can't get out and do that, then that's what you got to do. So yeah, I'm going to pop that in the air fryer, get quick wash up. I'm probably going to have some, what are we thinking here? Maybe roast potatoes, Brussels sprouts, something like that. Nice little potatoes, some greens. That's probably what we'll do. Maybe I'll show a little bit more of the meals here and there, but maybe I'll save that for rest day vlogs too. Don't want to bombard you with too much content. We'll stay in this realm. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up. I feel like I'm rambling sometimes and I go around to the camera and it's only been recording for like 2 minutes. So I feel like public speaking, you know, speeches and all that shit takes a while to stack it all up. That's going to be it. I'll ask you to stay frosty, stay in the gym and keep up the hard work and go watch Roadhouse next month. Yeah. Dalton. If you know, you know. Yeah.